Council Bluffs Police addressing how they handle immigration enforcement tonight. The department says they've received a number of questions recently about how they work with ICE. Police Chief Matt Davis says right now they are not making any changes to how they handle immigration. He says so far federal law enforcement have not asked for their help with any immigration enforcement efforts. Chief Davis went on to say his officers will work with ICE if requested as allowed under state law. That could include sharing information as well as helping secure a location. Council Bluffs Police say you can legally record officers, but you cannot get in their way of their work. Omaha Police previously told First Alert 6 they do not participate in immigration enforcement or detention. They say their role is solely to help with public safety measures such as traffic control.